Alrighty guys, how y'all doing? Welcome back to yet again another video. It's your boy Jesse. Hope everybody's doing great. Beautiful morning out. Of course, it's always a beautiful morning. We'll go walking down these ways for now. Today I would like to talk about the topic. I've decided to name this one, is the Philippines the best country for people to visit and possibly live? Well, I'm sure most of you probably already know my answer to that. Most of you all probably already know, but that would make for a very boring video, would it not? So, let's get into it. I know this is especially true for Americans like myself. So I don't know about all the other countries, but Americans like myself, I would say yes to that question. It's, I think the Philippines is an amazing country that's happy people. And it's a place that I feel everyone should at least visit. But let's talk about why. First and foremost, probably one of the biggest reasons I would say the Philippines is one of the best countries for people to move to or to visit is that you have different sceneries. The Philippines is not just, most people probably when they think of the Philippines they think of beaches, and yes, there are beaches. There's a lot of beaches, very beautiful beaches actually, not just the ones in Boracay, but there's beautiful beaches all over the Philippines. But there's also mountains. Now, I'm not a beach guy myself. I can't swim. I'm afraid of jellyfish, and yeah, I'm not a big beach guy. So the beaches never really enticed me. That's not why I like the Philippines so much. But the mountains, however, they do. I love mountains. I love to hike. I love going on adventures like that. To me, that is fun. That is what I like to do. But then you also have the city life. You have places like Manila, Davao, Cebu, places like that you can go if you want to go see the city. If you want to go experience what the city life in the Philippines is like, you go to some bars, some clubs or whatever. You can go have fun, go whatever you want to do there. That's legal, of course. So you got that too. So there's beaches, there's mountains, there's forest, there's city. You got it all in a very small island country. I forget what they call the countries that are islands like this. It's some big technical geography name that I can't remember. You got that. So that's one of the big things. Another thing is how happy and welcoming the people are in the Philippines. Y'all know I've been over this many times. One of the greatest things that I like about the Philippines is how happy people are here. I love it. Absolutely love it. I of course, I live in the province life. My life, I've decided not to live in a big city like Manila. I am perfectly happy living in the province where things are slower, a lot more peaceful. People get to know you, that kind of stuff. You make a lot of friends, meet a lot of cool people, and more importantly, you get to know what real culture in the Philippines is like. It's not like in Boracay, where a lot of things are made for tourists. To me, that's kind of boring. So, but people here are very friendly, and it's really nice to be around. Good morning. Another reason I think the Philippines is one of the best, if not the best places for people to travel to and people to live in is because I was about to say, it's because of the culture. The culture here, even if you don't want to live here, you want to come here to experience the culture. Filipino culture is one of a kind. Is like a mix of Spanish culture, or a mix of Western culture and Asian culture, which actually works really good for a lot of Westerners, because if if you if you do not want to go to a place that is completely foreign for something that's a little more recognizable, I definitely suggest the Philippines over Japan or some of those other countries, because the Philippines, especially in the city life, there's a lot of things that you probably recognize, because it's interesting. It's interesting because it's like they have mixed in a lot of Western ideas with their eyes. Good morning. A lot of Western ideas with their own ideas. So it's kind of a good stepping stone from going to a Western country to an Eastern country. Now, I know I got a rude comment on one of my videos a few days ago about the food in the Philippines, and I'm going to say that's another reason this is probably one of the best, if not the best, places for people, especially in Western countries, to visit or live in. And I'll tell you why. A lot of Southeast Asian countries, there are a lot that are cheap, like the Philippines, but for many people, their food is very spicy. The Philippines, a lot of their food is actually not that spicy. I know I like spicy, but I am happy. I'm happy with the food here. It's still delicious, despite what that jerk said in a comment a few days ago. Let me tell you, if you like rice, definitely a good place. Yeah, I think that it's good. It's a good medium if you want to come here and you don't like spicy food. Yeah, the Philippines actually might be a country on your list, because the food is not very spicy and it's still delicious. So I don't want to go over the cost of living too much, but the cost of living obviously is another reason for our retiring or something like that, or whatever, coming to visit. It is very cheap for us. I've been over this already in several of my videos. It is nice. Prices are nice for people who come in with even a little bit of money to us, but for Filipinos, it's still very, very expensive. And I have to make sure I point that out, because I've had some pretty rude people come on my videos and say things like, "Well, you don't talk about how expensive it is for the Filipino people." I actually do. Every single video I've done where I've talked about the cost of living, how cheap it is for us foreigners, I've always, every single time, I have said it's very expensive for Filipino people. I've even talked about how some of them don't even make $300-400 a month. So they'll come at me, and if somebody does, you gotta see it. They didn't even watch the video all the way through, because that's what happened last time. Somebody else called that person out. They said, I literally said it within 2 or 3 minutes of the video. Yes, because I feel for the Filipino people. They're so nice. They're so kind. They're so welcoming. They're great people, Filipino people, and that's why I help as much as I can, because I don't want. I hate seeing what they go through. But I will say that if you're a foreigner and you want to move someplace that you would, or visit someplace that wouldn't break the bank, Philippines is nice. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and another reason, which goes back to culture, the festivals. Festivals are so fun. I'll be sure to put up the videos of me at the last festival we had in Calibo. The festivals are fun. Always having festivals, always having a good time. I think, oh man, there's a lot of festivals that happen in the Philippines every year. People, you just get together. They have street dancing, which I did. They did karaoke, videoke, which I also did, which I never do, but I did that time. And dancing, all that. Drinking, yeah, you could drink. I didn't mind. It was a fun time. It's a very fun time. So that's another reason I would say yes, the Philippines is definitely one of the best, if not the best places to come and visit or live in. Is people here know how to have fun, and the great thing about that is they know how to have fun, but because they don't have a lot of money, they know how to have fun without a lot of money. So you don't have to come here and expect to spend a bunch of money to have fun. Hang out with the locals, and have fun like how they have fun. That's what I recommend. With that, guys, that ends this video. I know that I was rambling on, but there's so much I could talk about the Philippines. It's easily, out of all the countries I've been to, it's my favorite country, and that's why I've stayed here for so long. The only other country that I didn't live in that I stayed in for longer was Germany, and that was only because I was stationed there. So, you guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them. Please leave a comment, like and subscribe. I really appreciate it when y'all do that. And know that you are valuable and you matter. God bless. Peace.